Finding yourself, why does it feel impossible? Many people see finding yourself as a single, dramatic, and final quest, like discovering hidden treasure or solving a great mystery. Here, we'll understand that the feeling that finding yourself is impossible is actually natural, because the self is not a static object hidden somewhere waiting to be found. So why does finding yourself feel impossible? 1. We look for a finished product when the self is a process. We approach self-discovery like shopping. We want to try on different identities, then buy the one that fits best and wear it forever. In reality, the self is more like a river than a rock, constantly flowing, changing shape, and shaped by what passes through. What fits you at 20 will almost certainly not fit you at 40. The feeling of impossible arises when we try to freeze that river into a clear photograph, when its beauty actually lies in its movement. In other words, confusion often means you're evolving, not that you're lost. 2. We confuse the true self with the ideal self. Often, what we are searching for is not who we truly are, but an idealized version of ourselves. Braver, more creative, more successful, more likable. We chase a fantasy of who we should be, shaped by family expectations, culture, or other people's impressions. The search becomes impossible because the target is an illusion. The true self is often found in simple things, imperfections, and small preferences already present in daily life, but we dismiss them as not special enough to count as identity. Sometimes the real problem is not that you don't know yourself, but that you don't accept what you already see. 3. We assume the self is singular and consistent. We try to find one authentic self that remains consistent in all situations. In reality, we all have multiple contextual selves. Who we are at work is different from who we are with family, and different again from who we are with close friends. This is not hypocrisy, but healthy human complexity. The feeling of impossibility arises when we try to force all these different selves into one monolithic persona. Perhaps finding yourself means embracing all these versions and discovering the common thread that connects them. For example, being serious at work and playful with friends doesn't mean you're fake. It means you're adaptable. 4. We focus too much on who am I and ignore what do I do. The question who am I can become abstract and overwhelming. Our brains are better at answering concrete questions about actions and experiences. Instead of asking what is my true passion, try asking what activities make me lose track of time, or what problems do I care about without being asked. Identity is not found through passive introspection, but through active experimentation, trying new things, making mistakes, and seeing what feels right in action, not just in thought. Often, clarity comes after action, not before it. 5. We compare our inner process to other people's final results. On social media, we see others who seem to have found themselves, with clear careers, consistent personal styles, and certainty about their values. What we see is the final product, not the messy process behind it. We compare the backstage of our lives, full of doubt, to the highlight reel of someone else's life. It's like comparing a rough pencil sketch to a polished oil painting already framed. It feels impossible because the standard is unfair. No one posts their years of confusion, only the moment it finally makes sense. In the end, the feeling that finding yourself is impossible is a sign that you are alive, growing, and honest enough to acknowledge your own complexity. You are not a puzzle with a single perfect final image. You are more like a work of art still being created, sometimes with lines you regret, sometimes with unexpected curves, but all of it is part of the process of becoming.